Hey everybody, RenaK here. It's been a while. I haven't recorded very many videos with the pregnancy, having the baby, and working multiple um, opportunities for myself as far as um, working with a past employer, working with a new employer, um, doing hair, and just other little odd things that I do, all to help control income for my family, um, and just being a mom, one of the things that I love to do the best. So I just wanted to do a video, to just update everybody, see where I am. So I'll do, this is a part 2 video. So part 1 will be about hair, and part 2 will be about health and fitness. So let's start first with hair. And you will hear voices in the background because my 5-year-old is here, and my mother, the baby is asleep. But I told myself I'm just going to start doing better with doing videos, even if I have to do them on my cell phone. And even if there's a lot of background noise, because if I wait for it to be quiet in my house, I'll never get any videos done. So hair. So as you can see, I have faux locks. I've had them for almost 5 weeks now. They are the crochet style. So you see, they are growing out. The back is red. And they're a lot messier than I wanted them to be. Well, one, it's almost 5 weeks. Two, I have an issue with spacing. And in my mind, I tell myself, well, I want to put them in so that if I wear half down, half up, no matter what I do, you're not just seeing a whole bunch of my braids. When I do my clients' hair, I feel that way as well because I don't want the wind to blow. And of course, you see the inside, the cornrows. So I'm learning how to live with that. But other than that, some of them got a little messy because they're faux locks. They're wrapped around, and with them being wrapped around, it was kind of hard on some of them to get them hooked on, and grabbing every strand of hair. So because on some of them I didn't grab every strand of hair, it created kind of like, maybe, no, that's not it, but something sort of like this where it would be like an extra little loop. I think you can see it here. Yeah, there. It's an extra little loop because it didn't get looped in. It also got kind of messy as well because I ended up, I had the burgundy mix throughout. And then I decided I didn't really like it. I've been having a hard time with color lately. Feeling like it's too much. I don't know if because I'm getting older. I'll be 32 this year, and I just feel like, when I was younger in high school in my early 20s, I used to wear every color. If any of you know me, I wore every color in the book. And luckily I have a good skin tone, everything pretty much matched up. But now that I'm getting older, I don't know if it's a been there, done that thing, or if it's I don't know, I'm starting to view myself as differently. Before I just didn't like having one color. Now I like having my base color. So I don't know, that could be it. Anyhow, so I put all the color in the back, and when I did that, that made them even more fuzzy. So kind of regretted that, but I will be taking them down today, so I wanted to do a quick video, because one, I haven't did one in a while, and two, I did want to advertise, give these a review because they are fairly new, and just to also give an update. So other than the fact of like any other crocheted hair, whether it's the faux locks or the big twist, the mumbo twist, or the Senegalese, any of those twists, for me, they're always really, really, really soft. So I myself, I think I still prefer the feeling of singles because one, they're a little bit more firm. Two, they're easier for styles like this when you put up like this. It's messed up now because I just did a lot of cleaning. But it's hard to do because there's so many. And when you have singles, it starts out bigger at the top, and then it kind of goes down, and then it gets thin to mimic the way your natural hair does. Now, nobody really, unless you have a blunt cut, has very thick hair at the bottom. It thins out to a point. So the singles, when you do box braids or Senegalese twist or anything, kinky twist, they do that. They mimic that getting thin to the bottom. So that is the plus of singles. And I believe my next thing is I'm going to do some chunky box braids just to advertise my skill in that. But crochets are nice because it's only 2 to 3 hours. 1.5 sometimes, just depending on head size, type of hair, all of that. If everything gels and meshes and you don't run into any issues, you can really get a crochet in an hour and a half. And who can beat getting their hair done in an hour and a half? So that's the pro. Also, everything is clean. Like, you don't have to worry about any inconsistencies. I will say that I do notice a lot of the time, like with these, they were all the same size. But when I'm doing clients' hair on the twist, I do notice, and even on the braids, I've done the braids to crochet, that at times you have some that are fatter and some that are thinner than others. So sometimes that consistency is not as good as if you got them done freehand. But another pro to getting the crochet is you don't have to worry about blending hair. You don't have to worry about if you go and you get your hair wet, your hair poking out and getting frizzy. So it just kind of all depends on the person. But I really did like these. They gave me a good run. Because I was talking about the soft feature. So because they were soft, I felt like they pulled apart differently. And I'm going to take this down. I have no bobby pins. I just took it section by section. As you can see, that's the first section that I wrapped. And that's the second section. And this is the third. I did put a scrunchie on it because I didn't want it to fall since I was cleaning. But I mean, you can achieve this without any scrunchies by just wrapping the hair around itself. So I even had it in a ponytail wrapped around itself. But as you can see, that's all coming apart. As you can see, it's pretty thick. I didn't take very many pictures. I think it's because now it's all about the baby. Everything's about the baby. Nobody else has time in the world because of the baby. So, as you can see, I put some jewels in. And as you can see, the little color coming through. I really did like this style. I mean, it's versatile. I can do, oh, I got a hair in my eye. Ooh. A very deep part. Based on the braiding or the braiding technique that I use. I mean, I can pretty much put my part anywhere I want it, to any side. And then I can put it up in a ponytail and, it looks like I have singles. It doesn't look like a crochet. So, I mean, I really like that as well. Another thing, like if you can see the little straggly hair, so a lot of times it looks like a spider's web. I'm pulling a lot of that out towards the end. In the beginning, it wasn't really a problem. So, I mean, I think it held up. Because I'm me, I'm taking this down, but I mean, this could very well, because it's the natural textured hair, I could, leave it up longer if I want it. But see, look at that, just from bobby pins and stuff. But I mean, it's all a quick fix. You can wrap it around your finger and pull. And you know, it's fine. You can also cut it and clean it up. So it was a pretty good style. I suggest getting it if you really like crochets. I know people, I mean, it's really big right now. So if you really like crochets, I say try it. Other than that, I think I'm going to stop rambling about the hair. If any of you guys are wondering, I did experience a little bit of hair loss after the baby. I know, who wants hair loss? But I did get a little hair loss. Luckily, well, I did notice right before I did my straight weave, I took down my crochet and I was combing my hair and I was like, seems like a lot is coming out. Like the initial, when you first take down, I mean, I haven't combed my hair in over a month. So of course a lot of hair is going to shed. So I had that shedding of hair. And then after that initial shedding, it seemed like, because I usually let my hair breathe in between, and it seemed like the hair was still coming out in nice amounts daily. Luckily, I didn't have too much, like I couldn't tell, but I did my weave and I went to lay down my baby hairs after, and I'm like, this last crochet, did I pull my hair out? And I talked to one of my cousins and she was telling me that she read about moms losing hair during pregnancy and also postpartum. So I did some more research and I went back and looked through like a lot of my pictures and different things like that, and I realized, wait a minute, I think because of the baby I lost some of my hair. Like everybody throughout the pregnancy was like, what, you haven't lost hair, this, that, or whatever. So I think I just lost it afterwards, but luckily the edges are growing in, as you can see. I'm very happy about that, but it's taking a little bit longer than I want, but I'm happy to be getting them back. So if you were looking at my edges wondering what's happening, that's what happened. So one of the cons of losing hair when you have a baby. But anyways, done talking. Just wanted to talk about the hair and give an update, and I will add some pictures of some styles. Talk to you guys later. Bye.